Hey, Jordan.
Hey, Rob.
How are you doing? Oh, I like your shirt. Hello, Jordan. Cool, bud. How
All
are you?
right, so I'm just waiting for a couple of friends of mine.
Okay, great. And so you're going to recite the whole
S-
town?
Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah.
Good for you, buddy. I like, and you've got, look at your hat. Man, you are set up, pal. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Rob. It's a very great pleasure to meet you. Well, always talk to you because it's great to always have this conversation before we get started because I, I think I must have watched a lot of cartoons and just listen to your voices, or at least some of your friends in other cartoons contribute to their voices to the cartoon.
Yes. Well, thank you, buddy. This is my pleasure. How nice of you to ask me. What favorite apart from Santa Claus is coming to town this time of year? What are your favorite cartoon shows?
Mickey's Christmas Carol, Little Drummer Boy, Rudolph, Frosty, The Grinch, A Charlie Brown Christmas. There's also the Jim Henson's company's Emmett Otter's Drug Band Christmas, where they do puppets and it's on a
Oh yeah.
sound stage. And then there's oh here's other person.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Megan. Hi, Blaise.
Hi, bud.
Megan, uh, you might be confused as to who this guy is that just is in the meeting. Are you confused about this other guy, Megan?
I was not confused. I assume it was someone else you invited.
Hi, my name is Rob, and I make my living doing cartoon voices. So one of which is our friend Jordan has a T-shirt on for a show I do called Animaniacs. And
Nice.
that's me. I'm Yakko, and I'm also a character called Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. And I'm Raphael from the Ninja Turtles, and I'm Carl Wheezer from Jimmy Neutron. And so I'm a very lucky individual. I get paid to do what used to get me in trouble in seventh grade.
Oh,
So,
That
Jordan,
is so cool.
it sure beats written stuff, man. Okay, it's all right.
um, Rob's been doing voiceovers for cartoons ever since the early '80s.
How did you meet him, Jordan?
I actually, this is how I did it. I contacted his publicist.
Wow.
Okay, Megan
Okay.
is my former Calculus 2 professor at Kennesaw State University. Blaise
Wow.
is Blaise is on the autism spectrum like me, but he happens to be lower functioning. He's
I see.
very
Well,
into
this is
animation, and he likes Thomas the Tank Engine a bunch. So it's like
excellent.
that's his thing right there. He likes cartoons and Thomas the Tank Engine, and well, animation in general, and of course family friendly kids films. But he's not really the type
Of
of guy.
course.
He's not the type of guy to watch Game of Thrones or Queen's Gambit or The
Understand.
Witcher or anything like that. Well, as for me, my name is Jordan White. I'm high functioning autistic. I'm a software engineer for almost 5 years, and
Fantastic.
but one of the things I want to do, desire to be a hotshot in being a writer, producer, director of animated features and TV shows. And
Wow.
I think what's going to happen is post pandemic. I think I might be doing a good time with this because post pandemic the floodgates, like the goose cow, is going to burst wide open. The streaming and all that stuff. So much shows and movies are going to get produced, and you and the writers and the producers and the artists and the animators are going to have their work cut out for you.
Boy, from your lips to God's ears, my friend. There, let me tell you something. As a person who's been lucky enough to make a living in Hollywood for
longer than probably anybody who's watching this has been alive. I am a very, I'm sorry?
Be a bit careful there.
Well, I was the entertainment of the Last Supper, so I'm pretty old. But I am an incredibly fortunate fellow. And let me tell you, Jordan, the fact that you are so driven to be creative and you've invited me to this wonderful opportunity, have no doubt that you are going to make your mark, my friend. That's a really cool thing. So I'm just thrilled to death to be able to meet you and your friends, and I'm grateful that you called my publicist. This is a lovely thing. These things come out of the blue, and I'm just thrilled to death. So thank you. I already have one audience member yawning, which is not too dissimilar to what happens to me every time I do. So,
Blaise is a huge fan of all things animated and voices, and he
wow.
really
Well, let's see. Did you, maybe you, I've done this for a long time. I did a show for a lot of years. There was a younger skewed show called Doc McStuffins.
Oh, he loves Doc McStuffins. Who did you do?
Well, I play Sir Kirby. I'm the knight. I'm the little fellow who look at his beautiful eyes getting so big. Yes, that is me. And let's see. How about, did you guys ever watch Jimmy Neutron?
Oh, well, I did most of the time, and I know some people that don't always appreciate that would still think that I'm always too mischievous for that too.
Well, thank you for watching, because on that show, I played a little guy named Carl, who's Jimmy's buddy. He's a little chubby guy with glasses.
Yeah.
And then on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, I was Toodles.
Oh my God!
Hello, Toodles. Yep.
Oh, we love Toodle.
Yeah,
You like that one, my friend?
yeah, because I remembered about Donald the Frog Prince. That's where I heard from Professor Von Drake, like, now then, what we got here is my latest invention that I made for you. The Von Drake Frog Potion.
How about that? Did you hear that?
Gonna swallow that, and kapoof, you're a frog.
Wow.
And I know some people would still use that same frog potion to turn the rest of us into frogs.
No, we're not turning anybody into frogs. Yeah, so Blaise loves memorizing.
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got one for you.
Okay.
I did a song for the show that Jordan, of which the Jordan is
I know what you're gonna do, man.
Okay.
It's
So I
Mr.
got one
Countries
for you.
of the World song.
I sang a song in which my character, Yakko, got to name all the countries of the world, right? And it goes, you want to hear it?
I know I think I know like the first verse: United States, Canada, Mexico,
All right.
Panama,
You
Haiti,
go
Jamaica.
ahead. I'll pick up. Go ahead, Jordan. I'll pick up where you leave off.
Okay. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam, and it goes on and on and on and on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
That reminded me something different from the cat in the hat, because I heard from that fish crinkle pine, like, by the way, cat, just what is a family gradanza? Oh, they come in all styles, from triple T to a mice ought. Is it bigger than occasionally, but in most of the cases not? Is it smaller than they no longer make that kind? But one family gradanza is always smaller than another.
My goodness. And you acted as well. Look at those. You're handsome and you act and you've got those big, beautiful eyes. My goodness, I'm jealous.
Yeah, because I heard like when, and just what kind of science does the cat recommend? Why, the principle of calculus eliminatus, my friend.
Oh.
Calculators, what?
Okay.
Calculators eliminatus. I went to cat tech. I studied the same. What other cats do know could make such a claim? Very well, Dr. Calculatus. Find it and eliminate it yourself.
Okay.
I-
Okay.
Outstanding.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously I mean, we don't even have any female voiceovers. I kind of wish that Noah Russell was here, but I know
Well,
he's
I'll tell you
kind of
what,
busy.
this is your show, my friend. So I really appreciate you giving me a chance to make a big fuss over myself. But I want you to do what we all came here to see, because it's quite impressive what you do with respect to, as Frosty the Snowman. So I would love to see that.
Oh, this is Santa Claus is coming to town. I'm
I'm
pretty
sorry.
sure that you.
I'm sorry. I get confused, but happy Hanukkah, happy Christmas, you name it. But
Yeah.
you do what you want to do, because I want to watch you and see how talented you are.
Because they've been saying some strange things about Chris Kringle being an outlaw. Just like
Oh, okay. Well, if you, it's okay if you want to contribute to little voices to this little tidbit, but I don't know if you would know any of the lines to Santa Claus is coming
I'm
to
so
town.
sorry, my friend. I remember when it came out the first time, because I was about 8. But I don't know it like you do. You have a remarkable skill, and I would really like to watch you do it. This is your show.
Okay. All right,
What's-
let's go for it.
Schedule. What are you doing and what's Blaise doing?
Well, I'm gonna try to play. Blaise could be a narrator. SD Clugger. I could play Chris Kringle and Topper and Burgermeister and hopefully Grinsley. And
Who's the one that sings?
Oh,
Is this where she sings?
oh, yeah.
Jessica,
because
but I kind of wish Tress was here to try to do something like that. But if you
I
don't,
know that song. Blaise can do that one.
yeah,
Great.
yeah,
especially when some people would still be even crankier than the Burgermeister Meisterburger.
I know that happens sometimes.
okay,
All right.
all right.
Do you want to do the narrative part? How does it start?
All right. Actually, it's just a little news flip it. I'm just gonna try my
Okay.
little tidbit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and today, children everywhere are making preparations for an event of world-shaking significance: the annual visit of Santa Claus. Confirmed sources report that legions of junior citizens are making monumental efforts not to cry and not to pout. Meanwhile, letters by the thousands have been flooding postal facilities at the North Pole. Can you pick up from SD Clugger?
Oh, yeah, like. Oh,
He gets out of his little snowmobile thing.
Yeah.
Okay, what's he saying?
Hello there. My name's Special Delivery Cooker, S. Steve short.
You don't know what's next? Line.
Oh, I got lots of presents for Santa here today, and every year they're the same. Some ask for toys, while I ask questions, like this one. I bet one of you already.
Dear Santa, why do you wear a red suit?
I thought so. And this which one?
My turn. Dear Santa, why do you come down the chimney when I'm asleep?
How about these?
Why do you have whiskers? Why do you live at the North Pole? Why do you need presents? And why do some people call you Chris Kringle? Why?
And try saying something, Blaise. Now, hold on. I can answer all your questions, because I know everything about Santa. Now, Santa is a busy man. He has no time to play. He's got millions and millions of stockings to fill on Christmas Day, so you better write your letter now and mail it right away, because he's getting ready with his reindeer and his sleigh. So you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Rankin Bass presents Santa Santa Claus is coming to town. And we go to commercial.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I must have lost track of some scripts like that when I kept on practicing some other scripts besides those.
All right, well, we'll get to the ones that you practice. All right.
Glico, 15 years can save you 150% or more on cartoon insurance.
You don't actually have to do the commercials, I don't think, Jordan.
Because I feel like it's a very rich thing. I feel like the Animaniacs should probably make fun of how there's like so many insurance commercials on TV.
Well, except that these nice folks probably have to get, ready for Easter of next year. So we, as much as we appreciate,
The insurance companies aren't paying us for the commercials, so I don't think we should do them.
Okay.
Well said, Mom. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to know all about Santa, eh? Best place to start is at the very beginning, when Santa was just a little baby.
You mean Santa was once a baby?
Of course, everyone's got to be a baby at least once in their lives. Well, this was years and years ago. Oh, way back. In one of the northern countries, there was a small city called Sombertown. It was a cold, cold place which shivered in a strange about the mountains of the whispering wind. Now the reason for all this gloom was the mayor, a mean old grouch of a fellow who was known as Burgermeister Meisterburger.
Hey, Burgermeister, look what was discovered on your front stoop.
What Lindsay? The milk? The daily paper?
No, sir, a baby.
Oh, is that all?
A baby? And there's a note. Please, sir, take care of my child
And protect him from the dangers of the mountains of the whispering winds. He'll be exceptional and will only give it the love he needs.
Aye, Meisterburger, take care of a baby? Outrageous!
What's his name? This is the only clue, sir. It says Claus.
Oh, take the little baggage to the orphan asylum. That's the proper place for foundlings anyway. Mother Barbara! Get that brat out of here! Oh, the sleigh! It broke away! Oh my goodness! Where are you, baby Claus? Oh, do come back! Go back!
Oh, you see, that strange wind blew that sleigh right up to the mountains of the whispering winds. Oh, you see, that mountain was the home of the awful, the terrible. Oh, I even hate to say his name. That mountain was the home of the Winter Warlock, a strange shaman of the north, who lived alone in a ghostly palace, practicing his strange spells and snowy incantations. And you try, go. You know what happens next?
Like when the
The animals. They knew they had to hide the baby in fast.
Yeah, what, like, what, yeah, what, they knew where their baby belonged. So quickly as they could, they started on their way.
Where? Where?
They, like, they just, like, they just stopped at the home of the Kringles.
Elves, you might call them. The door was answered by a name named Dingle. Dingle Kringle, to be precise.
Yes? Who's there? There's who? Ooh, wiggle my ears and tickle my toes. He thinks I see a baby's nose. It's more than a nose. There's a whole baby attached to it. Better call my brothers. Wingle? Tingle? Zingo? Tingle? What is it, Wingle? It's a baby, Zingo. A baby. What, Tingle? A baby, Wingle. I like babies, Dingo. Our baby's the best baby of them all, Wingo. They brought that little fellow to the elf queen, Tanta Kringle. Oh, baby! What a splendid idea! He's asleep with us and drink with us and drink warm cocoa with us. Not what we call him, Tanta Kringle. His license says Claus. Unusual name. However, we should call him Clis. Clis Kringle. Yay! Oh, that little Kringle took that baby to those little Kringles took that baby to their hearts. As soon as he was old enough, they set up a little school, taught him all the important things: how to read, write, talk, and count stars on the crystal night, and how to make toys. Make toys? Oh, sure. That was the Kringle's main occupation. They were toy makers. The only problem is that there were no children to give them to. A new summer town was just on the other side of the mountain, and the Kringles just couldn't make it past the winter warlock. So the toys kind of stacked up some. It's really quite sad. We'll never be able to transport our toys over the mountain. Someday when I'm bigger, I'll take them for you, Tanta Kringle. That will be the day. There'll be great toy makers again as we once were. When was that, Tanta? Oh, years and years ago. The Kringles were world renowned. For you know, we were the very first royal toy makers. The first toy makers to the king. It's a difficult responsibility when he accepts from the number one toy maker me. You try for just a perfect quality. When you're the first toy maker to the king, all the soldiers must stand erect. For the kingdom they protect. The balls must pounce much higher. If they're the please his royal sire, the ballerinas will pirouette upon the musical toes, and the clowns must make a king forget all of his kingly woes. It's a difficult responsibility when you accept from number one toy maker me. Haven't no appointment from your majesty. I was forgetting it. Accept appointment from his majesty. You must strive for just the perfect quality. When you're the first toy maker to the king. All the sailboats must never sink, and the dollies always wink. The teddy bears be furry if they're to gain his royal curry. The jacket boxes must always pop, and every regal command. And the kangaroos must learn to hop into the prince's hand. It's a difficult responsibility when you accept from the appointment from his majesty. You must strive for just the perfect quality when you're the first toy maker to the king.
Fantastic. Wow. Beautiful. And I don't know if you saw, but Blaise was rocking, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done, dude.
Yeah, that's how I did that from the pirouette part.
Yeah. No kidding. That was great.
Oh,
Yeah.
Proceed, Jordan. You're killing it. You're doing great.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why he makes such wonderful toys.
That's why. The Kringles taught him everything they knew. Of course, Chris had other teachers. The animals. But the seals taught him the most important things. How to have fun and
Oh!
how to laugh. Real hard and wonderful, like he meant it. Ho, 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 ho! Well, years went by, and finally, Chris was a fine young man. I'm a man now, Tanta. I can take those toys on the other side of the mountain in the Whispering Winds.
It would be nice if someone played with our toys. If only one of my dollies could be held tight by a little girl. It's decided.
Tomorrow, I leave for Somber Town.
Yay!
Dr. Kringle, I was just packing. Did I wake you? I was awake anyhow. I made this for your trip. A real Kringle suit.
So that's where he got the red suit.
Yep, there's always one just like it, right to this day. Chris said goodbye to all his friends, elf and animal. Just as night was falling, he started making his way through the Whispering Woods, which was way at the foot of the Warlock's Mountain. Hey! Oh, there's a... What? Oh, you're a penguin.
Well, what is a penguin doing here?
Looking for a stake?
A branch. A log? Pole? The pole? No pole?
A South Pole. Well, little fellow, that's on the other end of the earth. You're about as lost as you can get. Better travel with me. Now cut that out. Come on, Tapu. I'll call you Tapu. Okay? Come on. This way, little fella.
Who nears my mountain? Go back, or you are doomed.
Come on, Tapu. Damn. And we cut to commercial again.
Yeah. Yeah, so I remember doing some different scripts from Chapter. Sorry that I didn't get the chance to memorize some of the other scripts from the Kringles or the narrating part of the.
That's all right. We'll get to the part that you know. We'll get to the part.
Great job. You're doing great.
Okay. All right. Well, I might do a little improv in this little bit. So try at least doing a little improv of your own, Rob, when I somehow give you the cue.
Okay.
Okay. I shall get him when he returns. He's got to cross my mountain on the way home, and then no more being the nice guy. Gives you lost him, Tapu. And look, Somber Town, just sitting there waiting for us and our good Kringle toys. That's what they thought. But what they didn't know is at that very moment in the Somber Town City Hall, His Honor, Burgermeister, Meisterburger. He just trips on a duck, and then it goes all over the floor. He's in bed. As I suspected, you've broken your funny bones. Oh, what caused me to trip, Glinsley? This, a toy? As I suspected. I hate toys, and toys hate me. Either they are going or I am going. And I'm certainly not going, Glinsley. Glinsley, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Well, I think so, Mr. Burgermeister Meisterburger. But me and Pippi Longstocking, what would the children look like? Nerve.
No, Glinsley. I'm going to make a law. I have a job for you to do. Now, take this down.
Oh. Okay, I would do that for you. You're not nearly as rude as the brain, so I should do my best.
It's a difficult responsibility that you accept from the number one lawmaker, me. Haven't known throughout the land from sea to sea. There'll be no more toy makers to the king. All the tin soldiers melt them down. Watch the face of every clown, each bouncing ball deflated. No, I don't want to debate it. The ballerinas will pirouette, arrest the musical toes, outlaw the dolls and sink the boats. They bring me only woes. It's a difficult responsibility. And he accepts when the number one lawmaker, me. Haven't known throughout the land from sea to sea. There'll be no more toy makers to the king. Every jack in the box be sealed. To my wounded pride be healed. Stuffed animals, unstuff 'em. Without child objects, rebuff 'em. No more drummers who rat-a-tat-tat. No buglers who hoot-a-toot-toot. Don't let me see another toy, or you will feel my boot. Can Blaise say it or not?
It's a difficult responsibility from you accept from the number one lawmaker, him.
Be it known throughout the land, from sea to sea, toys are hereby declared illegal, immoral, unlawful, and anyone found with a toy in his possession will be placed under arrest and thrown in the dungeon. There'll be no more toy makers to the king. I'm back now. Give me all your toys. By order of the Burgermeister.
I'll never play again.
Ho, ho, ho. The townspeople didn't know what to make of Chris. Hi. Nice day, friend. Don't mind me. Hi there. Good day, morning, ma'am.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, young man, wearing such outlandish clothes.
Clothes? Look, all I want to do is give away these toys.
Toys? Toys? Ah! Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
What did I say? What's going on here? We're doing our chores. Yeah, no more playing. No playing, eh? Are you washing out, stockings?
It's one of our daily duties. And we hang them by the fireplace so they dry overnight.
That's the only way they judge you around here, by how many chores you do and how many clean your stockings are. Oh, that's so. Yep. Well, you don't have to look so glum about it. Why? I don't know, I just don't like sour faces. I got some real nice goodies for you. Not if you look like this. You better watch out. Better not cry. Better not pout. Why? I'm telling you why. Yeah? 'Cause I came to town, and look what I brought. Toys. Real toys. Why, sure. Compliments of the Kringles. But what about the Burgermeister? What about him? If he wants a toy, he may have one. I'll just save him a big red yo-yo.
Come on, let's play. Yeah.
Wait.
You must not play with toys.
And who might you be?
That's Miss Jessica, our new school teacher.
Kris Kringle at your service, madam.
How dare you come in those ridiculous clothes and make fun of me?
Clothes again? I wasn't making... What do you suggest by bringing the children toys?
Don't you know toys are against the law?
What? Yep, it's true. Oh, gee, that's kind of a silly law. If the Burgermeister saw you, you would all be in grave danger. In danger from toys? Oh, that's the silliest thing I ever heard. Toys are frivolous, impractical, unproductive, and... What's that? For you? I tried it all. I always wanted one when I was a little girl, but my parents wouldn't... Oh, thank you. Watch out for that dolly. She's a hardened criminal, I hear. Well, maybe it's just a silly law. Well, I would say we hand off these presents. It's too big of a job for a oversized Kringle and a little lost penguin. Ooh, what a good girl. Oh, what a good boy. What a big smile. All because of a toy. If you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay. When you sit, tell what you wish for in a whisper. Be prepared to pay. If you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay. When you sit on my left knee, don't be stingy. Be prepared to pay. From whatever you take, you give a little back, from whoever you love, get a little love back, so give a little love, get a little love back, don't you have a little love that you wanna get back, love back. If you sit on his lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay. And you sit on my left knee, don't be stingy, be prepared to pay. Now, if you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay.
Great. Wow.
Oh, thanks.
Good job.
Okay, so Blaise, it feels like I'm doing a lot of the heavy lifting. So,
Sorry.
So how the heck can let's just pick up from right after this song, okay? Let's
Blaise,
do that.
you jump right in and start doing it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Good idea.
Yeah, because some people still like to misjudge me for that. Because whenever some people sing some other songs like that, they usually thought this still made me a lot of scrap iron.
No, you're not scrap iron. But jump in when you know it, okay? Because Jordan can't hear you, and so he doesn't know you know it. All right, so jump in and sing.
Okay.
Or say,
All right.
Okay.
All right. A perfect day. Everyone is glum. See all the little children are playing with their toys. Playing with their toys? Stop! You are on the name of the law. You blats are under a list. Take them away. Don't arrest those children. It was my fault. I gave them the toys. You! How dare you? You are obviously a nonconformist and a rebel. Me? Rebel? Arrest this man immediately. For you. Yo-yo? I love yo-yos. I used to be able to do all kinds of tricks. Whee! Woo! Excuse me, sir, but you're breaking your own law. What do you think? Ooh, I have been bamboozled. Arrest him! Arrest him! Look, he climbs like a squirrel, leaps like a deer, and is as slippery as a seal. After him! He went into the woods. We'll never find him in there. Guess we lost him, Topper. Let's slow down now. Woo-wee! Wonder where we are. You are trespassing on the lands of the Winter Warlock. Hey, let go! Let go! Chris Kringle, you disturbed me for the very last time. Now I have you, and you'll never get away! And then cut fade to commercial again. And you go, Russell.
All right. Look, before you do me in, would you tell your tree friends to let me loose for a second? You see, I have something for you.
What is this? A trick?
Oh, no, Mr. Warlock. Or may I call you Winter?
Mr. Warlock, if you please.
No, well, I managed to save one little toy, and I'd like you to have it.
You wish to give me a present? Huh? A toy?
Yes, sir.
But no one ever gives me an old warlock a toy.
I'd like to start a new custom. If you just call it up.
What?
Call up.
What? Oh, yeah. But you never should mind the tree monsters. Their bark is worse than their bite. Their bark is worse than their bite. Hey, Willy Willow, Peter Pine, or at least the Kringles, huh? And no tricks now.
Oh, no, sir, Mr. Warlock.
A choo-choo. I always wanted one. Oh.
What's that?
My icy heart. It's melting.
Well, look, Mr. Warlock.
Please, call me Winter.
Winter.
Oh, yes. Suddenly my whole outlook has changed from bad to good.
Great.
But will it last? I am a mean and despicable creature at heart, you know. It's so difficult to really change.
Difficult? Why, look here. Changing from bad to good is as easy as taking your first step.
Sing. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. You never will get where you're going if you never get up on your feet. Come on, there's a good tailwind blowing. A fast walking man is hard to beat. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking out the door. If you want to change in direction, every time of life is at hand. Well, don't be the rule, be the exception. A good way to start is to stand. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking out the door. If I want to change the reflection I see in the mirror each morn, oh, you do?
Oh, you
You
do?
mean that it's just my election?
Just that.
To vote for a chance to be reborn? Woohoo! You put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking across the floor. You put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking out the door. Sing, put one foot in front of the other, and soon you are walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door.
Well, there's all kinds of ways we can help each other.
I was the one to walk.
All right. Okay. But the problem with this is it doesn't label who says what until
Yeah.
certain
Yeah,
parts.
it's a little bit of a tidbit. So let me try this. So, okay. Well, there's all kinds of ways we can help each other. You can bring me nice new toys, and I can assist you with my magic.
How?
How? I'll show you. Gaze into my magic crystal snowball. Someone is looking for you.
Chris.
Jessica?
Jessica?
Go to her, lad.
Oh.
You say only me, ma'am, Russell.
Okay. Only me, ma'am. I thought I'd never find you again.
That's Blaise's part.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll never find you again. I wanted to bring you these. Letters and notes from the children of Sombertown asking for more toys. You see, the Burgermeister destroyed the ones you brought.
Well, you tell those youngins there'll be plenty of toys, but only if they behave themselves. No crying or pouting.
Oh well.
I'll know. I've got ways of knowing. My personal friend, the Warlock, taught me this. Yes, sir. I can see when they're sleeping, and I know when they're awake.
And you say, Blaise.
My goodness, you know if they're bad or good.
Noah.
So you tell them to be good, for goodness sake.
Oh,
Blaise.
thank you, Chris,
For what?
for being so kind, for being you, for just being you.
Golly! Now, about the toys. I'll have to kind of slip them in after dark, when the Burgermeister is asleep. So you tell the boys and girls to leave their doors unlocked tomorrow night.
Well, Chris and the ill elves
Went back to the Kringles.
And you know what those crazy Kringles did? Yes, sir. They moved in all winter, lock, stock, and toy box. I guess it made sense to move the source of supply closer to demand. Oh, I'm crowded, but at least I'm loved. Chris made a list of everyone in the town. He checked it over all the girls and boys. He checked over once and checked over twice. He made sure who was naughty and who was nice. Noah?
Well, I guess they're all pretty nice.
So he set off. When Chris was inside Sombertown, he made sure he checked all the doors, and if one was unlocked, he knew that there was a child in there expecting a toy. This is outrageous! Toys everywhere! What sort of criminal is this Klingle, sneaking into houses by night? I hereby decree that all the town's doors and windows will be locked tight against this prowler. Of course, it cuts to fades to commercial, but then there's no insurance companies sponsoring this, because it's like, I always felt like there should be a way to make fun of insurance commercials. I even mentioned to Rob that there should be a way for Animaniacs to make fun of the insane number of insurance commercials that are out there, because there weren't that many when I was a kid.
Yeah, that has grown a good bit, I've noticed.
Yeah, all the insurance commercials. All right, so it's picked back off, end of commercial, and then a bird flies straight into the frame. Well, more and more letters came for Chris, and Jessica would pick them up from the animals and have them delivered to Chris, who would read them. And Chris, well, he couldn't just let anyone down. But this time he found all the doors were locked to him. Now there's just one special toy he just had to deliver. Susie, a tiny little girl who was very, very sick, Ask Chris for a toy Noah's Ark. Chris just couldn't disappoint her. Noah?
Topper, shh. What is it? You have an idea? How to get through the house but not through the door? Up the sky, the moon, the stars, the chimney? Go down the chimney? Great idea. Well, here goes.
And that's how he started going down chimneys.
Oh, now I understand.
Go.
That's fun. What a great job I've got.
Come on. There's a lot more chimneys to explore tonight. And then he fades to the Burgermeister, somehow getting a lot of toys near in his little collection. Except they were confiscated anyway. But
Right.
okay. More toys discovered by the hearth and the mantelpieces. Each house shall be searched before dawn. If any toy is found, all the toys will be confiscated, and the children severely punished. So be it. It's like sitting on needles. But those letters just kept right on coming. Noah?
Doggone, how can I get those toys to them? They gotta have the toys. Otherwise, their life will be nothing but school and chores and washing their stockings and their stockings. The stockings. Take this to Jessica. She'll know what to tell the children.
Company, halt! Search the premises. If you find so much as one marble or half a jack, the house is under a list. Double time, hut! We can't find anything, Burgermeister. Good. Very good. No toys. Nothing but drying stockings. As is proper. About face. Forward. Much. Hut, 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 hut.
Phew. Thank heavens there were no toys. Whee! Look!
And that's how he started leaving presents in stockings. More toys? But how? Oh, blast my... I will do what I should have done a long time ago. I will set a trap for that bothersome Kringle. His next visit to Somber Town will be his last.
Oh no, I must warn Chris.
But she was too late. Chris had already left with the toys.
Oh, Mr. Warlock. Oh,
Well,
Mr.
when to, please.
You must help me stop Chris. Please use your magic.
Alas, I have been disenchanted. I have no more powers. I can't even do card tricks.
Oh, that's terrible. What shall we do?
Noah?
Nobody is going to do anything. You're all under arrest for defying the laws and making toys, and for being an accomplice to public enemy #1, Kris Kringle. To the dungeon.
Oh, I tell you, things didn't look very good. Meanwhile, back in Somber Town... Stop! In the name of the law! You are under arrest!
Not me.
Wait!
Look.
Look! What can I do? Oh, yeah, you say... No, you say it, Noah.
What can I do? You have me.
To the dungeon! Children of Somber Town! You will never, never play again! Of course, that's a pretty dark way to go to commercial, but then the story continues. And then there's like, all right, let me continue. Blaise, I hope you know this next song.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sir, it looked like Chris was finally beaten.
Oh, Burgermeister, please, you must set Chris and the little Kringles free.
Set them free? Never.
I promise they will never disturb disturb you again.
Bah! What good are your promises? Goodbye, good luck, and good riddance.
My own town turned against me. Well, my eyes are beginning to open for the very first time to what life is really all about. And I know just where I belong, with Chris, wherever he is. Today is not the end, it's only the beginning. All the little cares picked along the way suddenly had disappeared with yesterday. Tossed about the fields and lost along the wind. My world is beginning today. Oh, so many times have I walked this way and never seen the little things I see today. Never had my head so high above the clouds. My world is beginning today. I know something's gonna
happen, but it's out of my hand.
Things aren't gonna start to happen without any plan.
All the little cares picked along the way suddenly have disappeared with yesterday. And then dust about the fields and lost among the winds. My world is beginning today. My world is beginning today. Well, Jessica realized that the first thing she had to do was set Chris and the little Kringles free.
Mr. Warlock.
Oh, Jessica. Winter, please. What are you doing here?
Trying to set you all free, but I don't know how. If only you had your magic powers back.
Alas, I have nothing but a few magical little leftovers here in my pockets. A short-circuited wand, useless. A tiny shrub of 100 or so magic candles. A dried-up magic potion, powerless. And a few little drops of magic feet corn, just jump. Oh, me.
Magic feet corn?
Well, it's no use to us humans. It can't dissolve prison walls. All it could do is make reindeer fly.
Reindeer? Fly?
Yes, ridiculous, isn't it? Later that night, Jessica rounded up some of Chris's reindeer friends. They just had to take one nibble of that corn. And, woo-wee, look at them go. I bet you know their names.
Dasher and Dancer, and Prancer and Vixen, and Comet and Cupid, and Donner and Bliss.
Yes, sir. And
don't forget, the
I like that, Noah.
Yes, I do.
No. That's another story. Still following the transcript?
Yep. Oh,
Oh, stop!
let's go, Donner.
There you go, Russell.
Ooh.
let's go, Donner. Let's go.
Onward, Vixen, onward!
Bird.
Ha! I still have the magic left. Oh, I'm not such a loser after all.
And that's how Santa's reindeer started to fly.
That's just the way it happened. We burgomeisters shall hunt them down throughout the land. Those rebels will not have one moment's peace until they are captured again. You rebel scum.
Hmm. It's not even safe here. The guardsmen will be coming back. We have to push on.
I'll go anywhere you say, Chris.
Like Robin Hood of old, Chris found himself being called an outlaw. Wanted, dead or alive, the terrible toy maker. Say Chris Kringle.
Chris Kringle. Though those posters are not going to do them any good now.
Oh, Chris, let me take a look at it.
Pretty grand, eh?
At it.
It's perfect. But since
Actually,
I'm Kringle, I had to grow one sooner or later.
Since I'm a Kringle, I had to grow one sooner or later.
So that's why he has whiskers.
But you should not use your Kringle name. It's dangerous.
Not call myself Kringle. What other name would suit me?
There is one.
We were found this when we were wearing this when we found you as a baby.
See what it says?
See what it says?
Claus. Claus?
Your real name. You must use it now.
I knew it. That's where he got his name from.
Yep, that was that name Jessica agreed to share. And it was that name Jessica agreed to take as his wife.
She became Mrs. Santa Claus.
It was a lovely wedding, and since no town would welcome them, they stood before the Lord, and the grove of pine trees was their cathedral. It put all that pretty stuff onto the trees, and Chris and Jessica placed the gifts to each other under the trees. No church ever looked nicer. Oh, please, let me have just a little magic.
The very first Christmas tree.
What better way to tell you how much you mean to me? The channel with Bing Crosby. Better token on affection placed underneath the Christmas tree. The custom started long, long ago. And first, the wise men, 3, get gifts of love, to a newborn baby. Christ is the Lord. You may now kiss the bride. But there wasn't any rest for our little group of outcasts. They pushed northward, past the most northern city, past where most animals live, up to the North Pole. Go ahead, Noah.
This is it, people. Yes, this is it. We'll build ourselves a nice house. Whoa, 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 whoa. Heck, while we're at it, we'll build ourselves a castle. And the best toy factory in the world.
And that's just what they did. And in no time at all.
Santa's castle and workshop up at the North Pole?
Yes, sir. Well, as soon as the building was finished, they set to work building toys. Oh, they just gotta have toys. Because despite everything the Burgermeisters tried, the legend of Kris Kringle, or Claus, as he is now known, just grew and grew. And as the years went by, animals delivered letters by the thousands.
Oh, just look at this list. Well, load up the sleigh. This is the 4th trip this month.
Oh, see, he still had to travel by night because he was still considered an outlaw.
But when did they stop calling him an outlaw?
Well, as times went by, that changed. See, the burgomeisters, they kind of died off and fell out of power. Oh, drat, Glensley, we're in hell. Come, Glensley, we must prepare for tomorrow night. What are we gonna do tomorrow night, Burgermeister? Same thing we do every night, Glensley. Try to take over the world. The Glensley, and the Burgermeister. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see how you like that, Noah.
Not bad.
Okay, so, well, and the good people realized just how silly the Burgermeister's laws were. Then first they had a good laugh, and then they forgot all about him. The more older he grew, the more famous he became. And that way say he's very good, isn't he?
He's very good, isn't he?
Uh-huh, you bet.
Is that why he's called Santa Claus?
That's why, honey. That's why. Noah?
I can hardly keep up with the orders. I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit my journeys to 1 a year. But on what night should I go out, I wonder?
It wasn't a hard decision. For you see, it chose the holiest night of the year. Which was known as the night of profound giving, the perfect night for giving.
Christmas Eve?
Yes, that's how it all started. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Go, Noah.
Oh, that was me. Okay. How goes it, Mr. Warlock?
Winter, please. I got my magic working just fine. Yes, sir. I can cast up a big freeze. Yes, sir. I can guarantee a white Christmas.
Wonderful. Then let's be off. Away we go.
And that is the story of Santa Claus.
Gee, he's so wonderful. Everybody must love him.
Well, most everyone. Oh, he's not considered an outlaw anymore, but there still are some. Bah, humbug. Christmas is a bug, and the noise the bargains. I wish it were outlawed. How can they talk about Santa Claus when there's so much unhappiness in the world? Poor, misguided folks. Then it's the whole point. All have unhappiness? Maybe so. But doesn't Santa take a bit of that unhappiness away? Doesn't a smile on Christmas morning scratch out a tear cry on the Saturday? Not much, maybe. But what if we could learn to give as only Santa would give? Of ourselves, our hearts, our talents, and our love. Maybe if we could all learn Santa's beautiful lesson, there finally would be peace on earth, a goodwill towards men. That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown. Hey, it's getting late, and I've got these letters to deliver. And you better be getting home, too.
Oh.
And remember, behave yourselves, because Santa can still look into his magic snowball and see just what you're up to. Now that you know all about him, you'd be darn sure that come snow or high water, Santa Claus is coming to town. I bet you know this song, guys. Let's sing. Better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town with little toy horns and little toy drums. Oh, toot toots and rummy tum tums. Santa Claus is coming to town.
And
Curly head dolls, toddling coo, elephants, boats, and kitty cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town. The kids and girl and boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around their Christmas tree. So you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. Merry Christmas. Big fat man and a long white beard is coming to town. Yeah.
I have to tell you, and I'm so appreciative. I actually have to go myself because I've got to run out to do a few things. I'm doing some work in the background. That's why I have nothing on the walls, because I'm painting and doing some repairs at my place. So I've got to go out before it gets a little dark. And I so appreciate, Jordan and Blaise, the fact that you guys allowed me to come and play and watch you play. It was really a privilege. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This was so fun to meet you.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
All right, then just how about you just say the line that you basically say every single time someone makes a silly little joke on, well, just before you go, I think Elsa's a blonde bombshell, but well, hang on, let me pull this up. There are two.
I'll tell you what, before that, Blaise, what were you going to say, my friend? Did you have something to say?
Yeah, well, I had other jobs to do too, because my dad's been telling me before that he would have me fired if I don't clear up that pile of that recycling that's been next to that garage door all
Yes,
day
it is.
and all
It is
night.
your job to take out the recycling, but I don't think Dad's going to fire you.
Yeah, yeah. There are all sorts of union regulations. I don't think your dad can do that.
Okay.
Trust me, I totally get that. But you do have to listen to your dad. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead, Jordan.
So I'm learning a lot about relationships, and I've done a lot of growing up in this pandemic and stuff. Though,
Well, good for you.
Though Elsa
Some people have
is
done a
sort
lot
of
of throwing up in this pandemic.
So it's like I've done. So it turns out that Elsa's sort of a cartoon crush of mine.
Oh.
Elsa.
So you want me to
Queen
say,
Elsa.
hello, nurse?
Well, how about? Wait a second. Wait. So sorry. Gee, because golly, come on. All right.
I'm so sorry, buddy. I can't.
I can see it. Oh, so sorry. I just and there's a picture of a very gorgeous picture I found of Minerva Mink.
Oh, yes. Well, that's from many years ago. Times have changed. I think we handle it a little differently now. But I understand your point. So I can say, hello, nurse, because that's what Yakko says. And then the other thing he says
is good night, everybody.
Is good night, everybody. And thank you very much, Blaise.
Thanks so much.
Madam, it was my great pleasure. I appreciate you have thrown a bit of a curve by seeing the strange old man on the other end of the camera.
Absolutely charmed. Thank you so much.
My great pleasure. And please have a lovely holiday. Okay, you guys?
Take care.
Okay.
Bye. Thanks, Jordan. Take care. Bye, Blaise.
Bye.